Hey friends, wanted to pop on today to do a video for Not Just for Boys Kit Club. I am on the design team, so in theory, or in fact, this is paid advertising, but I like it, so it's happy paid advertising. All right, we're going to digress again. So I am working with this gorgeous kit right here. It is the Wild Kit. I have this piece of paper I'm loving from Heidi Swapp. Honey and Spice collection called Cider House. Love this side, so I really want to concentrate here. But wait, I get the extra paper pack, so I love this side too, which is just the other side. So clearly it matches. But the cool thing is, this kind of has a scuffy vibe, but it has the white core, and white core is my favorite, right? And this has this totally different kind of clean vibe. So, I mean, y'all know I'm going to be detail cutting these bad boys out. I just thought I'd show you what I'm going to do, or show you what I'm going to use, because it's going to take me a while to cut a bunch of these out. And then this is a cut file from the a la carte section in the store this month, and it reads Friends, and I'm going to back the whole thing with this piece of paper from Ella and Viv, or Vive. I didn't know, I've heard it pronounced both ways. Anyhow, does anybody know if it's Ella and Viv or Ella and Vive? I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and back it just with this piece right here. And I want to get the whole gradation of the rusty color. So, you know, I will end up starting it way down at the bottom so I don't have to cut as much. He will get glued right on top. I'll just go around it. And when you see me next, ta-da, that will be done. So I'm going to trim that and that. Now the photos I'm going to use are these right here. My husband just sent them to me of the pups on the front porch. Is it a giant moment in life? No. Are they cute? Yes. So the reason why I chose these colors is if you look at these pictures, he literally is a brown nose. And this guy right here is the same color as this rusty color. So I was like, oh yeah, that's going to pop really nicely. They're against the blue on these cushions. So I'm going to get in a little bit of this scrap that I have left. I've used everything but, oh wait, I found one more. I've used everything of these two pieces I had except for this. But it does bring out the couch a yibbit, and I like that. So we're going to bring those in too. Now, I know I want that. I have this really great yellow alpha. We'll see if I can use that. I know I'm going to have Friends. So, And these alphas here were from last month's kit, but I really like them, and it's allowing me to look at some of that blue tone. So I'm going to have them on my desk as well. Now, other things I pulled, and it doesn't mean I'm not going to be using all kinds of things, but I pull things that I want to use, and I kind of go from there. I like this stencil. I just have to decide what I want to use it with. Not sure yet. Will it be a glaze? Who knows? So I like the idea of trying out that stencil. And then I have these two pieces here from the packaging. So I have this piece, which is just a tag, super easy to use. And I have this right here, which is one of the labels. It had, I think, 4 on packaging, and I used 3, and I want to use this as well, because I really like to use up stuff. Now, on that label, it might be kind of fun. I don't know what I want to do yet. So I do like the idea, oh, I could have Wild and Crazy Friends. Guys, it's going to be Wild and Crazy Friends, but they're not doing anything wild and crazy. They're just cute. Could it be Wild and Cute? Wild Child? Wild and Free? I can tell you, right after these pictures were taken, somebody went walking down the street, trying to go for a nice little walk, right? And this little fella decided to go with them. So yes, so I could have Run Wild Friends, but that doesn't make sense either. I don't know. I'll come up with something. So I'm going to put those on my desk to make sure that they get attention as well. Now, I also have all of these great acrylic pieces because they're my theme. All right, so the yellow, if I use that, can come in. Oh, look at those wood veneer pieces with that. That could be cool. I've got these really great pieces as well that are just wood veneer. Those are Months in Black. Ooh, that kind of picks up that red tone when it's with that arrow. Better put that on my desk. And then this, I don't know. No, it's kind of funny. It's like this is more of a red. It's the same exact acrylic cutouts, but when it goes on there, it kind of jumps into that color. All right, you know, sometimes you don't question things. You just got to run with it. And then I have all of these really great Vicki Boutin pieces, and a lot are in this craft color. So that stays on my desk. All right, I have a place to start. I have to trim these off. I have to back this. I know I'm going to be using this piece as well to map my photo. I'm only going to use the red one of these, but then if I use wood veneer, I usually like to bring in other wood veneer. So I'm going to have to grab, what did I see that I was thinking would be really cool? Oh, these deeper wood stars right here. That would be really cool. All right, so let me back the photo. I have to detail cut out a bunch of those flowers from this page, and I will be back in a yibbit. All right, guys, this kind of went in a new direction. So I was looking at these stripes, and I decided to go ahead and cut them all out. They're the ones that are on this ridiculously gorgeous Heidi Swapp paper from Honey and Spice called Cider House. So I cut them out. Then I used my Heidi Swapp Edge Distressor. Vintage, my friends, vintage. Used that and scufferated up the sides because I needed a little dimension. Now I have a hinker to get some white thread through the middle of them. You know, like not tidy, because I can't do tidy anyway, so I'm not going to worry about tidy. And I might go, all right, oh, and by the way, I backed that all just with this gorgeous Ella and Viv, I need to know the Viv or Viv question. It's oxidation number 8. So I like the idea of this, and I like the idea very much of kind of tucking them in. I don't know if I'm going to mat the photos or not because they have this really great white core. Now, let's see where else am I going with this. I do have this, but I'm digging that the brownish colors in the boys, the brownie red, are really popping. And quite frankly, this pinky color right here matches both of them as well. So right now I'm actually looking at not matting them. So that's kind of an interesting sitch that I have going on because I really thought I was going to mat them 5,000 times. It's not happening. Now, I'm also backing away from using this because I have so much filled in already. So that's going to wait for another layout. I've got my great sequins out. I've got these pieces I want to use out because I love that rich color. Now I have these that we talked about, but now with my current design, my little red arrow is not working. So I'm going to have to save that as well. Do you see how like this ebb and flow moves back and forth? So I'm actually going to go and get my sewing machine finally in my craft room. I've had it downstairs, so it's truly a giant win. So kind of excited that I'm doing that. So I have those pieces. I'm trying to remember what they went to. I don't know. I do love them a lot. All right, so I'm going to bring the sewing machine up and do a quick sew across those pieces, and I'll be back in a minute. So I'm super excited. Oh, look, I have to shut my blinds. I'm super excited with where this is going. So I have these all scuffed up. I have a nice little white stitching line through it, which is just enough to give me some nice dimension. This is now popped up on a little foam. Now, remember how my arrow had the red acrylic through it? I decided just to pop out the acrylic because I really want to use the wood. Now, I have these two pieces from packaging. Awesome. Guess what I'm doing? I'm sneaking into the Page Kit by Meredy and stealing a couple of these aqua and navy pieces. Don't say anything. I want to bring in just a little bit of the blue. So I thought I'd go ahead and grab my ticket punch and punch out a little bit from here as well. But what I could do, guys, I'm going to back this with that as well to bring in some of the blue. I think that would be so awesome. So I just want to bring in a little bit of the blue in a couple places. So I need a ticket punch. I need to do that. Awesome. Then I have to see if I have enough yellow letters because I want to do best friends ever with these little guys. So I'm going to see if I can do that. So let me get all that on. Then after that, oh, but wait, there's more. I get to go through here and see what little goodies I can tuck in and all that. So I'll pick all that before I come back. Okay, I'm getting excited. This is coming together, looking a lot more me-ish. Alrighty, so ever changing ideas. I didn't end up using my Pink Fresh Alphas. My yellows were off, so it was doing this weird, I don't know, pulling attention funny stitch. So those went. I used last month's alphas that have this navy, so it's bringing in a little of that blue that I was so concerned about. So wanted to let you know what happened there. Now I did go ahead and use my big ticket punch, my little ticket punch here. I used a tab punch with my blue paper, and this is a big ticket punch. Great. I told you I went ahead from my page kit by Meredy and wanted to steal a couple of these thickers because I love them and I never had them, and I'm so excited to have them. Ooh, let me bring in this brown wood grain one right down there. It's bringing in the wood grain. Okay, happy accident right there. All right, I did back this little arrow with some of that gorgeous navy as well. Awesome. Now I was looking at the Vicki Boutin sticker book, and I love this kind of craft sticker thing. And one of the cool things about it is it has a little bit of a sheen to it. So it's kind of cool, quite frankly. And I liked how I stuck that under the, that little piece right up there. So I was gonna kind of mimic that. Not kind of, I'm actually doing it. I don't know why we'd say kind of if we are doing it. All right, then once again, the little Vicki Boutin stickers. I have Today I Did, Snapshots, and Record the Everyday. And these two right here, let me bring them up to the camera. It's very hard to see. These two right here have some of this bluey tone again, just repeating it. We obviously have all of these warm brown tones, right? Which I guess is a brownie orange tone. Mason is a ginger, and blue has, quite frankly, a brown nose. Yes, I can say it. So I thought we could bring in yet more of those tones. And these aren't the stickiest stickers, so I might have to go back through and do a little bit of liquid adhesive. Don't know. So it says Best Friends Ever. I don't know about Record the Everyday right there. That might be a little hinky. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a little snip, a snipperoo, and have it read up here, Grateful, and then Record the Everyday. And then I have a cute little fishtail banner there. I still have to glue down these two pieces. I didn't know if I'd be creating along and be kind of, ooh, snapshots. I like that right there. And, you know, need to tuck something, so I just didn't fully glue it down yet. Now, ooh, do I want to put this blue here? But I have this heart right here. That little heart was kind of just covering up the hole punch part right there because I did not really feel like, ooh, I can do it right here. I didn't really feel like putting any twine in right there. So I said, no, I just won't do it. All right, kind of imperfectly placed. That's fine with me. So let's go ahead and, ooh, which side do we want to use? I think this side right here. This side right here has a little bit of a grayish tone to it, and I dig it. Like, I don't know. It's like, clearly it's wood grain, right? But you can get these different colors on the different sides, and I do tend to find that to be the bomb. All right, a little liquid adhesive here. The glue I'm using right now is Aleene's Original Tacky Glue. And it's a pretty darn good one. So I have that. I need to offset these two pieces, so I can do that if I put that like so. Now I have a bunch of enamel dots from previous kits, a la carte. I attack enamel dots. It's like one of those weakness things. So I have that. I think I'm good with the stickers that I found in here. I was being kind of specific with my color palette, so I liked that. Lots to still use. Oh no, it's escaping. Little Joy's was trying to escape. Okay, now, shall I put away this back in my page kit? Because, you know, I snuck in and used it. I have 3 puffies, which I like. How do I feel about that? What if I took this? I'm just seeing. Yeah, I like it more over here. Let's see if I have a cute little heart or bluey thing to go in there. Now I have a blue leaf, and that is definitely not the vibe we are doing. But here is another little wood grain heart. Oh, and it's picking up that color nicely. Okay, good, happy accident. Good, good, good. I could use more of this deep wood grain, but I think it would just get lost. All right, let me put that back in my page kit before Meredith finds out. Okay, we snuck it in. Don't say anything. Now, next, I ordered a fancy sequin picker upper tool, by the way, because I need one. I need something because I use sequins so often, and I tend to go on the struggle bus with them. So right now I'm using these glue dots right here. I really like the minuscule Zotz one best. So let's see, I want to bring in a little bit of this aqua tone since I decided out of nowhere to use this tone. The reason why I ended up switching out this background paper, quite frankly, is that I needed more contrast. I love strong contrast. It did not, I mean, y'all do you. The monochromatic was really cool, but I'm a bit of a spaz. I like colors with colors with colors and tons of patterns. And guys, even though this one right here, this is just one, it was only, ooh, I like that right there. It's only one pattern paper. When I broke it up and then sewed it on, it looks like I scored 5 pattern papers to put on this one. So kind of the vibe I like. All right, let's get some of these wood grain guys on. So all I think I'm going to do at this point is kind of doctor it up. Not kind of, I'm doctoring it. People, I'm doctoring it. With some of these sequins, I'm going to come through with some of my navy Heidi Swapp Color Shine from last month's main kit. Do a little sprinkly bits, and I'll be right back and I'll show you what I came up with. All right, y'all, got a little bit of my splatty bits on there. They are drying, but you know how good that navy Heidi Swapp Color Shine dries. It's pretty and it's a nice punchy blue. So love that. Got my a la carte wood veneer going there. I've got my sequins on there. Stolen from another kit right there from this month. Awesome. Nice little piece here, and remember this was the one that had the red acrylic, but I can still use the red acrylic on another layout and use that arrow showing my boy Mason and my title being Best Friends Ever. Loved this Friends cut file that I picked up a la carte as well. Some sequins brought in, a couple little foamy hearts, tiny bit of very, very messy stitching, and we are good. All right, if you have questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will have links for the Facebook group, for the section in the store, as well as the blog. Okay, bye friends, that's all for now.